No, my mom did though. My mom did, and I didn't eat it because I don't really like eating hot dogs anymore.
Hot dogs, okay. Like it, I understand.
But
hot dogs are the devil now. These days, hot dogs are the devil.
No, my mom did though. My mom did. I didn't eat it because I don't really like eating hot dogs anymore.
Hot dogs, okay. Because I was thinking hot dogs are the devil. Oh wait, you ready, Radio? These days, hot dogs are the devil.
No, my mom did though. I didn't eat it because I don't really like eating hot dogs anymore.
Hot dogs, okay. Because I was thinking hot dogs are the devil. Oh wait, you ready, Radio? These days, hot dogs are the devil.
No, my mom did though. I didn't eat it because I don't really like hot dogs anymore.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were. I wasn't sure if you were going to say introduce us, like, hey, how you doing, and stuff like that. But all right, yeah, I'm Aaron. Yeah, I'm Aaron. I'll just say that. I'm Aaron. My name is Aaron. That's what my mama named me, and I'm not proud of it. Aaron is also the brother of Moses. For those of y'all in the Bible, y'all into that. The brother of Moses. Every time somebody say, how do you spell your name? I say Aaron, like the brother of Moses. Some people look at me like, oh yeah, you know his Bible. And then some people look at me like, that's weird. Why do you know Moses' brother's name? Well, that's part of my charm. So I'm Aaron. If you want to talk about bio, if we're trying to, introduce our bios and what we do, I am a college professor. I've taught in Miami and Cleveland, and now I'm currently living in New York, and I teach at the University of Buffalo. That accent is crazy. So yeah, if you want bio, that's that. And then I'm if y'all want to talk about, somebody who's does stuff outside the classroom, obviously you got to have some sort of outside of the classroom activity that you do to make you relevant in the classroom. So if I'm an English professor, then that must mean I am a writer, which I am. If you want to check out what I do, shameless plug, AaronDavidHarris.com. There you go. So that's me.
I make babies. That's what I do. I ain't got no PhD or no THM or professor of knowledge. My brother's name is not Moses, and I cannot. Let me see. What is it? My real name. Let me tell you who I am. My name is Alfonso, just like Alfonso Capone, and my middle name is Elliot. To get this, just like Elliot Ness. That's the dude that Al Capone was. Just by chance, I thought I'd throw that out there because I can do an impersonation. I can do a super spectacular impersonation of Medea. What's that lady, the fat one? Watch this. You don't believe me? Watch this. Watch this. Now, you have to put yourself in character. Wait. I'm going to get there. It's almost there, too. Call me Uncle. Uncle. Okay, watch this. Wait. What y'all coming up in here for? That was my Medea. Clap. Somebody. Anybody? No. Ain't gonna work.
If you could see my face, I have the Medea eyes right now.
You got
face.
Oh, are you holding a gun too?
I have the Medea eyes right now.
Are you holding
like the animal?
My eyes.
Oh, wow. Well, you should see my eyes right now. You talk about your eyes. No, you should see my eyes. Hold on.
I don't know if I want to see your eyes.
Dude. Nah, you probably don't.
I don't think.
But anyway,
I don't think my mind. I don't think anybody's ready for your eyes.
Okay, nope. Watch this.
A doorway into the soul. I don't know if we're ready for that.
I don't know too much about the soul, but I can tell you one thing. My eyes is the doorway to... Hey, put that down. You know what I'm doing. Come here. Yeah, man, so let's get this going. Let's do this. I want to see you. We got a super delay on your thing, dude. Raydell. I'll let you know that. That's spectacular. Oh, right.
I'm not even gonna touch that yet. It's too early in the show. I'm not even gonna touch the name thing here. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm gonna wait. Y'all can have it. Hey you.
Yeah.
Hey you.
Yeah, right.
Hey you. Hey you. Hey you. You're here? You're here, hey you? No, I ain't doing that.
How about Dane, the son of Neptune? How's that? Ooh, I dug that one out.
Are we gonna let the lady be introduced now?
Yeah, she needs to
I should have been first.
I was first. I don't know what you thinking. I was first. Obviously, you wasn't here. You didn't hear me.
You want me to be honest? I thought that was you at first, Kizia.
Oh my goodness!
Because he said, what he said is, well, well, I make babies. And I'm like, all right.
I got 10 of them.
I don't think I mean,
that hurt.
So
No,
my suggestion would be to, we should all like kind of let her be introduced before we get off the rails too far.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, world. This is your girl, Kivia, a.k.a. Key from the East, but don't call me that. And I'm actually residing in Nashville. I had to say that quick because I don't want nobody to call. Don't call me that. Okay?
How you go?
Okay.
That's not fair. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No comment.
There's the stipulation. Only I'm the only one that can call myself. Kiki from the beach.
You're the only one that can call yourself.
You can't call me that. Nope.
Exactly.
No,
I'm me, but you can't call me me. You call me something
It was
else.
kind of catchy. No, Key from the D, that's catchy. Come on now. It's catchy. But I don't want anybody to call me that. I just like saying it. But okay. Hello, everybody. See, y'all messed up my introduction. That is so mean. I did not do that. I gave y'all opportunity. That's okay. All right, I got every last one of y'all. I got it.
No, look. I was just. Like I said, I'm still a little shell shocked because I really did think. I really did think that was you. I thought like you were changing it for the radio show, like you was really calm, and then when you got on, you like, well, I make babies, and I'm like,
No, I'm not that good at impersonating, but then actually.
Yeah, I was about to say that ain't just Kiki from the D. That's Kiki from the doing them or something. Because that was version of whoever that was. But then after a while, I did start picking it up. I'm like, okay, that's Uncle being auntie right now. That's what that is. That's what that was.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Because that completely threw me. Like I wish y'all could really. I wish we did have a video simulcast. So you can see my eyes. Like
you should saw mine.
Like, were you driving? Were you still driving?
Yes, and my eyes got big.
Well, that's dangerous. Like that could have steered you off the road. Like that was a driver's impediment. That could have really. God bless. We need to be praying, thanking God you didn't get me. That would have scared me if I was driving and somebody just all of a sudden I make babies. I would have hit something and.
It scared me too.
I was good.
I was afraid up in here. I was afraid. Yes, I was. Is that your son?
With the
All right, Uncle. All right, Uncle. I gotta ask you. I already asked Kivia earlier. I'm gonna ask you, Uncle. Do you drink Ovaltine? Do you drink Ovaltine?
Oh wow.
Do you drink Ovaltine?
Yes. It's funny.
Do you? Like, do you drink Ovaltine?
I just have one question. Who drinks Ovaltine?
Your nephew drinks Ovaltine. Your nephew
Ovaltine.
Ovaltine.
Is that like the chocolate, the rich chocolate?
Yeah. Let me ask you. When was the last time you seen an Ovaltine commercial?
But Ovaltine, I just wanted you to know, Ovaltine is fortified with 12 nutritious vitamins and minerals. And this is a fun fact about Ovaltine. It has no artificial flavors. So, yeah. Or sweeteners.
Do you drink Ovaltine?
See, what happened was, no.
You don't drink Ovaltine?
Nah.
When was the last time you saw Ovaltine commercial?
Probably back in the 70s.
In the 70s? In the 70s? Do you know what that means, Raydell? That means when we were watching Ovaltine commercials, they were rerun commercials.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
We were watching rerun commercials of Ovaltine. That's what that means. And you're drinking it. They were making,
I'm just wondering, how the heck do you know about Ovaltine? Who told you about Ovaltine? I'm just.
No, you know what it is? Riddell is immortal. He was eating cocoa wheats and Ovaltine, you know, when it was first coming out. When that stuff first came out. He's saying the cocoa wheats can't be beat. It's the creamy hot cereal with no so cheap. It'll be big and strong and lots of fun. Eat cocoa wheats, everyone. That's what you were doing.
Cocoa wheats.
See, what y'all need to be doing is getting in touch with those companies right now and just let them know that y'all just did a commercial on this show for their product, and you can collect your.
I am not about to call the 80-year-old. I'm not about to be calling the 80-year-old CEO of Ovaltine.
Who is the company? Who? That's a shame. Don't even know who is the company that made Ovaltine. What? Who? Oh, Nestle. Nestle. I don't have a bottle right here. I don't have Ovaltine right here. I just Nestle. Isn't it Nestle? Turn it around at the back near the barcode. Hey, Riddell, turn it around. Look at the back bottom near the barcode.
Man, I think it's all right. I don't know about y'all, but this segment has gone on a little too long about Ovaltine. I don't know if I want to talk about Ovaltine after like about 2 more minutes. I'm going to be incapable of talking about Ovaltine.
But it has vitamin D.
What?
Beef Kiki from the
beef.
I can't take y'all.
It's enriched with vitamin D. I just thought I'd let you know. We had a conversation earlier about this.
You know what, Kiki? Could we refer to Kiki from the D as a vitamin? Can we do that?
Ovaltine.
Kiki from the D as a vitamin. Wow.
What if it was? What if it was vitamin Kiki from the D?
I don't know. I can't even shop the last time to even answer the question.
Okay, how about this? Let me ask you this. What part of the human body would it enrich? The brain? The muscles? Well, what part of the brain, what part of the body would vitamin Kiki from the D enhance or make better?
Oh.
Muscles, brain, skin, you know what I mean? What would you say?
It'll be the brain. Yeah.
So if you want, for our listeners, if you want enhanced brain function, make sure you check the nutrition. Check the back. If it don't have vitamin Kiki from the D, then don't get it.
It'll give you
So I'm right here in Walmart right now, and I actually have a 12-ounce bottle of Ovaltine, and looking down here in the ingredients, it actually does have vitamin Kiki from the D in here.
Well, all right, sir.
It's only 20%, but it's in here.
Only 20%?
That's
but that's enough.
That's enough, yeah.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Only.
So it's in here. Mixed with 1 cup per, what is that? I need my glasses, per free AD milk. Add milk. I need my glasses. Yeah, add milk. Do you add milk to the Kiki from the D? And there it is. Dude, what is going on?
I don't know what's going on right now.
That's enough. No, I see you. It's So are you going to vocal? Are you going to do vocal? So tell us what's going on here. Tell us. Let us know what's going on.
I mean, I know I'm not really on the technical side. I can just tell you right now, I have the show on my computer, on my Mac, and it's perfect. For the way everything sounds, it's perfect. I don't see there's no issues. I mean, I would expect, since nobody actually have access to the True Live feed, nobody should have access to the True Live feed. What they have is what's on Twitch, which is like, I would say about a minute, the loop, a minute delay, which is, I mean, that's normal for any kind of broadcast. So it sounds perfect to me. That's just for what I see. If somebody were to get online right now, if I told my mom to get online and check it out, I don't think she'd have an issue listening to it. Nene, as in that stupid dance. People like a lot of stupid things. People like Soulja Boy. That proves anything. People like Soulja Boy. People like Slick of the. That's the dumbest thing I've heard in 10 years. Slick of the wrist. That's the dumbest thing I've heard in 10 years. Look at her wrist. Look at her wrist. Look at her wrist. I woke up and like I was on the moon. Look at her wrist.
I woke up there, right?
Hold up. Don't tell me you like that song, Miss Kiwi.
Look at the wrist.
Oh, God. He sounds like he's trying to throw up when he's getting into it. He's like, if I throw up to you. He's like a dog.
You know what? The first time I heard a song like that, I was driving down on my way to Georgia, and my sister was playing it in the car, and like I couldn't believe it. The guy was like, red, purple, yellow, green. I'm like,
yeah, exactly. He's just saying, I know all my colors.
Who is hitting
red,
the chest?
green, black, yellow, purple, all day. I got my girl going all the way. Look at her wrist. Look at her wrist. Look at her wrist. Look at her wrist. Look at the finger wrist.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
What do you seriously like that song, Kiwi?
I just like when he
seriously like that song.
I do, and I call it my little ratchet song. I have a ratchet. Like what is it?
That's not ratchet though. That's just
yes. To me, it is. I just put it in this box of songs I like to listen to, and that's one of them. And I only like it because he said in the beginning, he'd be like, I woke up. That's the only part I like, and I don't know why.
He'd be reciting his colors.
Mhm. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, why?
Colors from first grade.
Purple, yellow, red.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's sad because that's what people. What do people do when they come on in the club? What do people do?
They get turned up.
They do that. They start going. I mean, like at least like you can get hyped with. Like I ain't done the club scene in quite some time, but this will date me right here. When 50s in the club, come on, dun dun dun,
yep.
dun, like you can get into it, you can do like a little dance to it. The only thing I can see people doing is when the flick of the wrist thing come on, is they start covering their face. Like, oh, this is my jam. They cover their face. You know what I mean? And they start covering their face and start maybe bouncing their head. That's all I can think is, you gonna twerk to that? You gonna twerk the flick of the wrist?
Well, they twerk to, what's that song? Well, I'm thinking, I haven't been to a club in a while either, but what's that song they used to twerk off of, or kind of twerk, what is it, Juvenile, back that thing up?
Yeah,
now, that was a twerking song.
I was actually getting to that. I was actually going to get to this. I watch for readers or listeners, y'all probably watch it too. I watch Mojo, which is a YouTube channel that does a top 10 list of everything. And what I mean by everything, I'll give you an example. When it goes to what we were just saying. They have a top 10 list of booty songs. And the song that you just gave us, Kevius, Act That Thing Up, guess where that was ranked?
Number 1.
No.
No.
It wasn't ranked at all. It was an honorable freaking mention.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you at all. It was honorable. Guess what did make it as a booty song on the list? And it was like 4 or something.
What?
The thong song.
Are you kidding me? No, that shouldn't have made
been
an honorable mention.
That shouldn't have been mentioned at all. Because it's not a booty song.
It's not.
It's not a booty song, right?
Back that thing up should have been the twerk song right there.
People weren't even saying twerk then, right?
They were. It was called something else. It's Magnolia Clap or something.
Magnolia Clap. That seems a little complicated for the folks doing it. Like the folks doing a Magnolia Clap, they probably couldn't say Magnolia 4 times. They probably couldn't say it twice.
It's not very. It's a system of jazz. I think.
What do you think was number 1?
Let me think. Was it a year? Did it matter what year or what they were?
No, it didn't matter. It wasn't like I mean, can you do like a booty songs by generation? Like, is there enough booty songs to do like the top booty songs of the 80s, top booty songs of the 90s, top booty songs of the 2000s? I don't know if
you could. Uncle Luke. I mean, was it Uncle Luke or Luke? You know what I'm talking about?
But no. He did songs that girls did the booty stuff too. It wasn't like he was just saying booty, 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 booty. It was that he was doing a song, he had that beat to it, and it makes girls want to do that. Captain coming, and then the girls get on, they start squatting right there. And like that's them used to say booty. They just start squatting, and then it's on. Cataract.
I guess it would have to start from like 2000 then, because that's when all the booty dance came out. When you said booty, booty, I was thinking about Yin Yang Twins.
That was because they're the ones that's the first time I'd ever heard the word twerk. They would say, "We're so wild, you twerk," which was really sad, right? Because that was a children's song, wasn't it?
It sure was.
It was a children's song. "We're so wild, you work."
That was off of the Snow White.
That's a children's song, and then they said, and then it wasn't just that they said "Whistle while you twerk," it's that they kept going with the rest of the lyrics, which I'm not about to say because I'm a Christian.
Right.
Yeah.
We know.
But y'all know what it is. If y'all want to look it up on YouTube, you look up the Yin Yang. But don't waste your time. That's like 2 years off of your life looking up the Yin Yang twins. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm sad to even mention them. Like both of them probably working at the post office somewhere at this point. That's but to be honest, that's what I thought was happening to Cisco. Because he just dropped off the face of the earth, right? I thought he was working for like a post office somewhere.
Did you say Cisco?
Yeah, I thought he worked. Where is he? Where is Cisco?
He's trying to come back.
He could have his.
He was
own
supposed
game.
to be coming back.
He could have his own game. Like, where's Waldo? Where's Cisco? He could have his own game.
Yeah, Cisco, he'll be back out with a new album pretty soon. It's coming.
Yeah, and he
that platinum hair.
And that same ad-lib. And the same ad-lib. He got the same ad-lib everything. Yeah.
He got from Casey and JoJo.
Huh? He got
from Casey and JoJo.
You know what? I didn't notice that. I bet you did get it from them. But see, they deserve this. They deserve it. Have you seen them lately? Like, they deserve to get stuff stolen from them the way they acting these days.
Oh my gosh. I've
seen
videos.
Yeah,
I've seen
they
some videos.
Poor JoJo, man. You look like he look like, you know, he like a real life Smokey. That's what he look like.
Smokey the Bear. Wait.
No, not Smokey the Bear. Friday
Oh.
Smokey. Friday Smokey. That's what he looks like. He like a real life version of him. It's sad. Like, it's sad. It's like
that liquor.
He like
The
a real
liquor.
life. He like a real life Smokey that actually like the Angel Dust. That's what he look like.
Yeah, they are. They
It's
turned
bad.
into drunks. They boozers. It's real sad. They had a show. Have you ever seen their show? Back when they had. No, they had one. I don't think it come on no more. Yeah, it was gruesome too. It was sad.
Gruesome.
It was gruesome. It was bad. It was bad. But
I don't even, I don't do that. All right. Like I said, I try to, and what I try to do when I can get on radio show is I try to bring up some of the top 10 lists, because I know that a lot of folks are always going to have different opinions. Before we got on the show, I was talking to Kiwi about their top 10 list for best 90s animated movies, and they had Toy Story as number one, and which I respect. I disagree, but I respect it. What I did not like was that Pocahontas made the list at all, because that movie sucks. It's horrible. I wasted. I cried at that movie. I said it before. I'll say it again. I cried at that movie because I wasted my allowance. Like, I worked hard for that allowance. I worked really hard. It was a waste. It was a waste. It's a waste. I couldn't get my money back. You cried too. You butched your behind cutting grass and stuff, and you used $8.50 of your $20 that you could have used buying a Game Shark. You could have used that. Yeah, I would have rather dealt with that than have my heart constantly breaking every time I think about how horrible Pocahontas was. That was a horrible. Have you ever been cried? No, I have not. I have not. I don't want to. Not the way Pocahontas did. Not the way Pocahontas did. Like, y'all gotta understand. Disney at the time was coming out with hit after hit after hit. They had 101 Dalmatians, hit. They had Aladdin, hit. They had Beauty and the Beast, hit. So then when they came up with Pocahontas, like, all right, here comes another hit. Here comes another hit. And then, yeah, you go in the movie, you get hit in the face with a horrible movie. That's what happens. Yeah.
it was a bad movie.
Back.
I'm sorry. Kiwi, I'm sorry if that's just like that was your movie, but
No. I love Pocahontas. I don't know what you're talking about, but I love it.
you love Pocahontas.
I do.
What do you like
That
about
and Little
Pocahontas?
Mermaid.
I don't have a problem with Little Mermaid. I just don't think it's better than Aladdin and than the other ones. I also don't like that she sacrifices what makes her who she is for a man. That's just like, I don't want to teach my daughter that. You know how to sing, but in order for you to get a man, you gotta unlearn how to sing.
Well, that ain't really what happened. Because didn't Ursula, that big octopus lady,
Yeah.
didn't she want to be her? Is that what it was? Or did
She wanted her voice and wanted to do that, but like she preyed on Ariel's want for a man. What she wanted a man. That was her desire. That was her desire. She wanted, which is like most of those old school Snow White and Sleeping Beauty and all. They want a man. They don't have any other skill, and if they have a skill, they have to give it up in order to have a man.
No, I don't think that's what they were trying to do, and I didn't perceive that. I didn't see all of that.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Sleeping. Who has to wake up? Who has to wake up? Who has to wake up Sleeping Beauty? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kiwi.
No, I was just saying I get the jealousy part because Ursula wanted what Ariel had. She wanted it, yes, but
If anything, to me, she's the hero. She wanted a skill. She wanted something for herself. She's a woman that wanted something for. She wasn't chasing after no man. She's trying to be independent. She had her own plans.
No, she was trying to hustle. That's what she's trying to do. She's like, okay, so if you want this, you want some.
You know what?
So I'm gonna get.
You know what?
Let me have your
because Exactly. That's why, like, people will call her a villain for doing that, but then they like Cookie from Empire for doing that, and she's a hero. She does the same thing as Ursula's doing, but she's a hero. But in the huh?
I said she is not. She is
Who?
not. That is not the same thing.
Oh, Cookie. I hate that show. I absolutely hate that show. But I'm just telling you.
Empire?
Yes.
Oh my.
Empire makes my eyes bleed. Empire makes my eyes bleed.
That is strong dislike.
The Empire makes my. I tried to watch 2 episodes. I needed a nap. I could not watch 2 episodes of that. I tried to. I really did. I really tried.
I was tuned in, just like I am with Scandal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I was telling you that before we got on the air, I was telling you that I'm not throwing you in here, but I'm just saying most black folks, they only care about like a certain amount of themes and content. They only care about slave narratives, hip hop culture, hood culture, rape and domestic violence, interracial stuff like Scandal. Like, that's really all we care about. That's all we as black folks care about. And Empire has like 7 of those things in it. You know what I mean? And people just eat it up. And then it's not realistic. Like, it's on Fox because it'll get more of an audience for people who like I'll just say it, black folks that can't afford premium TV. Because if they were really trying to create a thing about a movie the industry, that industry, you know, it's a lot more cussing and a lot more, probably a lot more violence than that. But they can't show that because it's on Fox.
Well, what's the name of that 50 Cent Power? That's why they have Power on HBO.
Well, you got to say it like 50 said. Power.
Oh.
You got to say it like him. You got to say it like him.
Say it like that.
Power. Power. So watch my new show, Power.
Oh, gosh.
Watch my new show. Watch my new show, Power.
Well, they have some high ratings on Power too, and that's a premium.
At least, but right, at least I don't really like that show either, but at least I can't say that it's not being realistic. But let me tell you, all right, the guy who co-created Empire is the same guy that directed The Butler, the same guy that produced Precious. Right. Lee Daniels.
Lee Daniels.
Yep.
I thought Tyler Perry did Precious.
No, he executive produced for him and Oprah executive produced it and helped promote it to get out there. But that was a Lee Daniels thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
And he said he would have loved to put it on HBO. This is how stereotypically black this is. He said he would have loved to put it on HBO or loved to put it on Showtime, but he knows that most of the black community can't afford premium TV. And he said that. Now he said he's got people in his family that don't even watch. They don't have it, so they put it on Fox, which means it can't be as realistic as it could be.
Wow.
You know, then it's like it's a copycat of Shakespeare. I don't know if you knew that.
What is it? Othello. Wait, not Othello. What's Shakespeare?
King Lear. King Lear.
Really?
Watch this. See if you catch this. See if you catch it, and see what happens. King Lear is a guy with this vast kingdom. He's about to die, and before he dies, he wants to give his daughters. He has 3 daughters. Mm-hmm. He wants to give one of them his kingdom, and he has 3 of them. One of them that really wants it and wants to prove herself. The other one that really wants to do it, and she is in her father's image. The other one, which is like the middle child, is just trying to be truthful. Mm-hmm. Does that sound familiar to you?
It does. Does
it sound familiar? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But everybody keeps telling me that it's just this original show that black people, it's for black folks, and only people who are in the culture will understand. No? They took that from Shakespeare, brother, sister. They took that from Shakespeare. Stop telling me that it's so black, you know? I don't know. It's people, this is why I don't really talk about it no more on Facebook, but people used to just, I don't know if Radel, if you're really into shows like this, but like, you know, stuff that's like considered black, people say I hate on it, and I don't hate on it. It's so stereotypical. Like, I'm supposed to like it because I'm black, and that bothers me. Have you ever felt like that? You've never been like, here, you should watch this show, and you're like, why should I watch this show? Well, you know, you're a little bit darker, and the people in the show are darker, so maybe you should watch it. Perfect guy. The perfect guy. Perfect guy.
Perfect guy.
The trailer. Sorta it is, but
Well,
okay.
what about the Idris movie? Or am I saying his name right? Is it Idris?
Idris Elba.
Yeah. What about that movie where him and was it Taraji or was it who was coming to their house and I guess he said his car had broke down and he had came and knocked on the girl's door. I don't know if that was Taraji, but I'm trying to think. It was supposed to be kind of scary. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No, not. I don't know if that's the Idris Elba movie. I know that there's a Forrest Whitaker movie that had that kind of feel to it. I don't forgot the name of that, but I know that there's a Forrest Whitaker movie that was like that. But since you brought up Idris, what I will say about him is that he's on the same. He comes out on the same limb as where I'm at. He even publicly he had been in a Tyler Perry movie, but then he publicly criticized a Tyler Perry the Tyler Perry concept, saying that it was limited, it was stereotypical, and it's not beneficial. That's why you see him in so much stuff. Like he's in the Thor movie. You know what I mean? Like he plays Heimdall in Thor movies, and he's in that Marvel universe, which is not a lot of black folks there yet. It's coming, but it's not a lot of black folks right now.
So he's not James Bond?
Huh? No, but wouldn't that be sweet? Wouldn't that be sweet? I bet you if the black community rallied around that the way they rallied around Empire and stupid Tyler Perry, I bet you it would be a black James Bond. But they don't care about that because James Bond isn't about rape and domestic violence and hood culture and all of that other stuff that we are into. It's not about him being off on drugs and stuff. Idris Elba is he's an African actor. He's not African American. He's an African actor.
He's from the UK, right?
Yeah, he operates. That's what he kind of operates out of. And there had been this sort of campaign for him to play the next James Bond, which would be groundbreaking because he would be black. And the way that started was that Daniel Craig, the guy who currently plays him, his hair is blonde, and there had been no blonde Bonds ever, and people were really up in arms about that. And somebody mentioned like, well, you may as well just, if you're gonna change his hair, you may as well just change his whole thing. You may as well be black. And then like Idris just jumped all over that, like, really? I'd do that. That'd be awesome. And that kind of got the momentum going. And, you know, girls are getting on there like, yeah, I'll be your Bond girl if you want me to. It was real funny. You know. But yeah, that's what we were talking about. We were referring to him wanting to do James Bond. But, like, I'm sure that's never going to happen unless people get behind it. And particularly out the black community. I would love to see that happen. I would love to see the black community stand up and be like, we need a black James Bond. He'd be the one. You know what I mean? We get a black James Bond. We have a black villain with Morris Chestnut, and then let the girls go crazy over that. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Instead, they're relegated to Best Man Holiday, which I don't have a problem with Best Man Holiday. I like the Best Man. You know, they're coming out with a third one. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. I don't know what the heck they're gonna do with the third one.
Somebody's gonna get married again.
They mentioned that old light skinned dude, Terrence Howard, is supposed to get he's supposed to be getting married in there. But I mean, outside of that, like that's not. You think that's gonna carry a whole 120-minute movie, Kivia? You think just him getting married is gonna carry? They have to do something with Morris Chestnut. But like, what are they gonna do to him? What are they gonna do with him now that he didn't have his wife anymore? Spoiler alert, by the way, for y'all listeners. Spoiler alert.
Oh, well, hopefully everybody saw it. I'm pretty sure that some people haven't seen it, but for the people who didn't.
Well, you wasn't about to see it. You wasn't about to see it. You wasn't about to see it.
I loved it, but
yeah, I had no problem with that. I had no problem with either one of the Best Men. That's the thing. Like people say, I'm anti-black stuff. I'm not. I love Brown Sugar. I love Love and Basketball.
I did not like Brown Sugar.
You know, I don't have a problem with those. I don't have a problem with Love Jones. You watch that?
I love Love. Yeah, I love Love Jones.
I don't have a problem with those movies at all. What I hate is Tyler Perry constantly going back to that well because it made him some money. Because black people are insipid enough that they'll just go and watch the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, Tyler Perry is like the McDonald's of Hollywood.
Oh my goodness, on today.
They are.
But I'm gonna just say this: Tyler Perry, he's a $7 million McDonald's.
And that's the thing. Yes, McDonald's is a successful business.
Exactly. But they're selling garbage. That's what's going.
I can respect the business model.
I understand.
I can respect the business model.
You want to know? Let me tell you this. You heard me talking like Tyler Perry, but myself, I would not spend a dime to go see a Tyler Perry movie. And I don't pull it up on what's that box or the thing, Netflix. And I don't pull them up on Netflix. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, Redflix. That's it. Yeah, Tyler Perry is the movie. The movie experience to me of a Tyler Perry movie, it's garbage. It's trash. The message is ridiculous sometimes, and it's usually always some lady getting punched in the face by some dude and somebody coming to save them at the end of the day. And they go over there and they meet another man that made them smile for a little while, and then the other dude comes back and show his face angrier because she's now with some other dude. And it's usually that type of movie that Tyler, and I'm not talking about the Medea junk. Oh my God, let's not go there. But he is an empire. He is doing his thing, and even if we, like Spike Lee, consider the medium that he does buffoonery.
Yeah, him and Spike Lee done patch things up. Because one of
the but Spike Lee is one of the persons that would look at the time would look at a Tyler Perry movie and say it's buffoonery when Spike Lee himself.
His cousin did the Best Man shit. That's his cousin doing that.
Who?
Malcolm Lee. Spike Lee.
Yeah, but.
Is doing kind of similar things with the Best Man Holiday. So it's hard for him to kind of bash Tyler Perry. That's why they kind of patch things up, because it's kind of hard for him to do.
But he did. See, that's the thing. When you did, it's documented. So I can always go back and look at Spike Lee, even though he made that. What was that first movie he made? That black and white movie. What was that? Do you remember?
No, Spike Lee.
School Days. It was before. Yeah, School Days. Okay. Yeah. Now, you remember how stupid, do you remember? Please tell me. In my opinion, back in those days, when everybody did wear the Kango hats and what was those square glasses DMC used to wear? Whatever. Back in those days, when Spike Lee did push out that School Days movie. That was probably the stupidest movie I ever seen in my life. And everybody ate it up.
Yeah.
Ate it up. And I could not watch that. It was, to me, stupid. It was degrading in a sense.
Yeah, I was going to say, was it stereotypically?
Yes, it definitely was. I'm a young dude, and I look at this movie like, this is ridiculous. We don't act like, do we act like this? I mean, we act.
He said, wake up.
I hate it.
Yeah, he woke up. He did.
I hate it when Tyler, and it's not so much Tyler Perry so much that I hate, because I don't know that man. But I hate his fans. That's our story. You should be supporting him because he's black and he's employing black people. You're telling me that you know for certain that that's what he's doing. He is employing black people. Like everybody on this stage and everybody in the back helping. There are hundreds of thousands of people sometimes on a film. You're telling me that 90% of them are black because it's a Tyler Perry movie? No, please stop. You just like it because it speaks to you, and if it speaks to you, that's fine. But don't tell me that it should speak to me or I'm not black, because I hear that a lot. I don't have a problem with Tyler Perry the man. I certainly don't have a problem with Tyler Perry the business model, but he is the McDonald's of Hollywood, and let me explain that. Like McDonald's, he produces his films fast and on a cheap budget, and he get his movies are successful. Can you hear me?
Who's still on? Did we lose both of them, Kevian?
Because it started off with her on it, and so I want to make sure that she hears the whole thing fair. You back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. Are you home, by the way?
Yes, I am home. I made it home.
Cool. All right. Cool. Let me explain what I mean by how he's like McDonald's. McDonald's is most successful primarily because they are fast and they can produce their products in a cheap and affordable way, so that they can have an immediate return on what they've created. They can do that. Like they can make a new product just like that, and it'll immediately connect. And the reason why it can immediately connect is my second thing. The reason why it can immediately connect is because they target minorities. That's what they do. Look at the commercials over the years. You remember that one of the ones that really got me when I started thinking about it? Do you remember that McNugget loving commercial when it was a video of a dude singing about his love for McNuggets?
I woke up and found you creeping.
Yeah. I woke up and found you creeping on me. Girl, you didn't know me. Ooh, girl, you know you when. Oh, you got a 10-piece, please don't be stingy. That's funny. Oh. All I was saying was, like, that made me start thinking about and looking at, like, look at the commercials McDonald's come out with. Look at the people on there. Look who they're targeting. Targeting minorities. What do Tyler Perry movies do? They're targeting issues that relate to minorities. And like McDonald's, if you eat too much of it, it's going to mess with your body. If you ingest too much Tyler Perry, it's not positive for you. It's just not a positive thing for you. One Tyler Perry movie every 2 years will be enough.
I think people get it, though. I think people get it, though. When they watch those movies and they realize that it's the same type of scenario every time, I think people know that, and they just watch it anyway. Maybe, I don't know.
Why?
But some women are empowered by that. Some of the Tyler Perry movies do give you a sort of self-esteem boost. Mm-hmm. Some people are in situations to where they don't know what to do to get out. And Tyler whatever his name is, Perry movies, sometimes they can shine you in that direction to where you can look at a situation. Now, they are a little extreme, the situations that some of these women are in, but sometimes they don't exactly tell the full story. They water down to some of the places. And I'll focus on the lady aspect of those Tyler Perry movies because he's strong in focusing on situations.
Because they're so focused on the strong women who impacted his life. None of those women in his films remind me of the women that have influenced me.
No, I don't even.
Black is the women that he shows, but you know what I mean.
I usually see, for me, Tyler Perry movies focuses on weak women. They focus on situations that women are in, being beat up by men. They focus on situations where they losing their house, or they just realistic but unrealistic. You know, it's real and unreal at the same time, depending on who you know. But usually they are real situations, but they try to empower women. They try to show you, okay, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. No, most of the people in the Tyler Perry movies don't die. They don't get killed. Real stuff. You know,
that's something else that a lot of people who are his fans point to. That's why I should support him, because he's not like doing those Singletary movies like Blood in the Hood where they all be dying and stuff, and they're not all cursing. So you should support that. You should hate on that. You should support that. And I'm talking
right.
like the women that, and there's some men that are like that too. I think a few men that I know on my Facebook page that are like, why are you hating on Tyler Perry? He employs black people, and black folks need jobs and stuff like that. No, you know how black folks can get jobs is if they diversify. If they stop looking and saying like what's black, and instead just look at what's good, you know. Again, I would love for black folks to have our own horror series. We should have our own Jason. I would love for us to have our own fantasy series. We should have our own Star Wars. I said this to.
When you say your own, are you saying your own black Star Wars,
we should have
own it, own the
just
not be in it.
We should have something that people, just like we call Tyler Perry stuff black, just like we call 12 Years a Slave the black experience, just like we call all these other things the black experience, we should also have horror or science fiction movies that are also part of the black experience. But we don't have that. We don't do that. We don't care about that. We don't have an X-Men series. We don't have, like now, the next movie in the Marvel universe is going to be Captain America's sequel, like the second movie, or third movie, excuse me. And they're going to introduce the Black Panther. And it's a shame to me. I love the Black Panther. But it's a shame to me that a white man created him. It's a shame to me that a white man created him. I wish that there had been a black man who had created that character. A black woman that had created that character. But Stan Lee created it because he knew that there was a need for it. If black people were interested in doing it, maybe there would have already been one by the time he went looking for one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but fortunately, you know, you can look at that and you can say, well, look at Halle Berry's role in X-Men.
Sorry?
Don't get me started on that. Do not. I'm still pissed.
That's what I just said. You remember when I opened, I said, now you can look at it and say, look at Halle Berry's role. You know.
I'm pissed. No, yeah. I'm pissed for a different reason about that.
Go for it. Why is it?
I'm pissed about Halle Berry being Storm because she should not have been Storm. Angela Bassett should have been Storm because she has the better physique for it. She has the better. You talk about strong women. You know, Storm controls the weather. That's what she was. She controlled the weather. You know what I mean? And she was a powerful presence. That's what she was. The turning point for why that pissed me off so much was I saw X-Men 2, and her first scene,
she's walking down the stairs, and her boobs are shaking everywhere. And it's the premiere of the movie, and all the guys are going, yeah, baby! That's not what you're supposed to invoke with Storm. That's not what you're supposed to invoke with Storm. But they got Halle Berry here, and my wife explained it to me very well, and she was right about this. Halle Berry brings in a different audience, a much wider audience than Angela Bassett. That's why she's made that part, and Angela Bassett did not. It's just the truth. She brought in a wider audience. She was
but isn't that the general idea when you're trying to make money? You want more people to come.
No,
you want them to spend the money.
That still don't mean I'm not happy. I ain't got to be happy about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It was bad enough. It was bad enough that they made Wolverine 6'1" when he's 5'3" in the comics. Like, I can deal with that because you can't really find somebody that's 5'3" and a good actor and look tough. Like, that's hard to do. I get that, but it is not hard to find a strong black woman who speaks with dignity and courage, and give her a role. There are plenty of people who could have done. If they gave that to Oprah Winfrey, it would have still made me mad. But at least you could portray her as a strong black woman.
You don't want to see Oprah as Storm.
I would love to see Oprah as Storm.
Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree that there's a better person to play Storm than Halle Berry? There are better people. There are better black women to play the character Storm. Halle Berry is the last one on the list to play Storm. Of course you did. Of course you did. You like Zoe Saldana. You like Rosario Dawson for the same reason. You're different. You're not different. You were the dude in the crowd yelling "yay" when she was walking down the stairs and her boobs were shaking everywhere. So of course, you enjoy her boobs. Is that what you're saying? Her boobs are a storm. Is that what you said?
Oh my goodness! I can't deal with this. Oh my goodness!
I mean that's. I mean, you of course you like Halle Berry. I ain't saying I don't like Halle Berry. She's a great actor, but she ain't Storm. She ain't Storm. She could have played another mutant. She could have played a mutant villain. There are about 100 mutant villains I could think of that she would have done very good at. She could have been very good at that.
Okay, well, who else other than Angela Bassett should have played Storm besides Halle Berry?
Nina Long.
Nina Long?
Nina Long could have played Storm. Nina Long could have played Storm.
How old is Halle? She's old too.
She's younger than she's younger than Halle.
Nina Long?
Nina Long could have did it.
She's still looking young.
I give you another one. Girl from Living Single.
Which one are you talking about?
The darker, the one with darker skin. That's the one that has darker skin.
The one that played Maxine Shaw.
Maxine Shaw. She could have did that. She could have did that.
I forgot her real name, but I know who you're talking about.
When they did the Black Panther animated series, you know who did Storm's voice? And I think she would have did a great Storm in real life too. You know who did her voice? Jill Scott.
Know. Really?
Jill Scott. Jill Scott would have been a wonderful Storm. Jill Scott would have been a wonderful Storm. Halle Berry is not. Halle Berry is suited for roles that either make her vulnerable or make her sexy. She is not suited for roles where she is. How many roles of strength is she given in her films?
Well, I liked her in what's the name? Well, she was Catwoman, right? She was Catwoman.
Oh God, don't. That movie has like a 3%. That movie has like a 3% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
That movie is so bad. They should.
I mean, I haven't seen it, but I
pay people money to see it.
I haven't seen it. That's probably what I got to
haven't seen it.
You ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing.
That's a bad one right there.
I mean, it was savagely bad. Like, it was savagely bad.
And Monsters Ball and what else is bad?
Monsters Ball, she's good at playing vulnerable roles or roles where she gets to use her I guess, sexiness, I guess, is the only word I can think of. She's like the Black Salma Hayek.
Oh, my goodness. Really? You prepared?
She's like a Black Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek is not known for strength. She's not known for strength. You know, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. If all you Halle Berry fans, if you're listening, you know,
that's everybody.
I'm sure that there are some people who don't like. And again, it's not that I don't like Halle Berry. Halle Berry is a great, wonderful Academy Award-winning actor. It's questionable why she won. We can talk about that maybe another time. The black people who get Academy Awards. That's a different conversation.
Oh yeah.
But she is an Academy Award-winning actor, and she's wonderful. I haven't gone there yet, and I mean, unless y'all want to do that.
No.
I haven't gone there. I didn't. You want me to? I think you want me to go there. What? About who? Halle Berry? Nobody's questioning Halle Berry how she looks. Nobody's questioning that. You shouldn't have to question. You should question. I want people to question her as Storm. That's what I want people to question her as. She's not Storm. It's just that simple. She's not Storm. She was given the role because she was a right audience than people better suited to play Storm. It's just that simple. I'm sorry.
She looks like a storm.
You thought she like a? Do you still think she like a storm?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. When you said me along, I didn't think about me along, but maybe.
Let me ask you this. How much did you know about the X-Men prior to the film?
Prior to the X-Men?
Yeah. So that would be because the movie came out in 2000. So before 2000, how much did you know about the X-Men?
Well, I didn't really watch X-Men, so I didn't know much. Okay.
And that's exactly
you talking about Halle Berry?
That's exactly.
Are you talking about Halle Berry?
Wait, but I thought you were asking me, did I know anything about Halle Berry? And I did know about Halle Berry.
I'm asking you about. I was asking you about the X-Men. Like, if you watched the X-Men television show, or if you read any of the comics,
the cartoons.
You watched the You watched that show.
I watched the cartoon. That's the only thing that I've ever watched.
And Storm wasn't Halle Berry it around. She wasn't Halle Berrying it up. You know? She wasn't Halle Berrying it up.
Well, like I said, I didn't really watch it like that. I mean, I watched it, but not to know, you know,
and again, that's
the character of Storm.
That's probably why Halle Berry got the role, because that's probably what the average person who watched the movies was like. You know? The average person that walked into the theater to watch X-Men probably knew about mutants a little bit, probably remember the show, but then, like, really don't remember all of the... Is that somebody crying?
Oh, no, it's not. No. My daughter's singing. How dare you?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know.
No, she's singing.
I thought she was singing Flick of the Wrist.
No, she was making a song up.
Oh, okay.
What is it, then?
Right.
What song is that? Oh, she was singing, what is that song with, is it Wiz Khalifa? How do you say his name? It's been a long day.
You would know that. I wouldn't.
And I'll tell you what,
somebody's singing.
I see you again. We come a long way from where we began. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you That's what she was singing.
Kiki from the D got some bars.
She just made herself. She just plugged herself. Not internationally. You are on the radio. You are on the. She is on the radio. This is. You know, all she got to do now is just point to it on her Facebook page. Just point to that little section right there. You are a superstar.
I didn't even intentionally do it. You know?
Watch this.
Somebody been drinking their Kiki from the D. There's vitamin Kiki from the D. Somebody been taking their vitamin Kiki from the D.
Lady Ovaltine.
Actually, wasn't it a Mr. and Mrs. Ovaltine? Wasn't there a Mr. and Mrs. Ovaltine? Hold on, Fredo. Wasn't there a Mr. and Mrs. Ovaltine? I'm asking. Wasn't there like a Mr. and Mrs. Ovaltine? Doesn't it sound familiar? Like there was a Mr. and Mrs. Ovaltine?
No.
There was no Mr. There was no
just
Mr.
a Mrs.
But but the way it was spelled, she was married. So like you always gotta wonder, where was Mr. Butterworth while she's out there giving away all her sweetness to everybody?
You know what?
You know, while she out there giving away her sweetness to everybody. I mean, but how you go complain all the? But no, how you go complain all the money she bringing in? How you go complain? Like that, it puts him in a very awkward position.
That's why Mr. Butterworth was gone.
Where is Mr. Butterworth?
He was out of the picture. He didn't want to be involved with that. He just knew it was coming. The money was coming. That was it.
I mean, what is he do? Like, what is he doing? Like, I always wonder where is there a Mrs. Clean? Like, is she really dirty, and that's why he's Mr. Clean?
No, he was hooked up. He was in Mr. Clean. He had hooked up with Mrs. Butterworth. That's what I heard. That's just what I heard.
That's nasty.
That would be. I mean, you know.
That would be deadly.
That's nasty. Because you know, Mr. Clean got on that white shirt, and he over there handing it to Mrs. Butterworth. He's getting all syrup on his white shirt. We just
shining,
like,
making his head.
Huh?
I said making his head shiny.
Yeah, making his head very shiny. You know, I mean, just. Mr. Clean. Hey, he said Mr. Clean got that ultra power in it. He's got that ultra power in it, man. So he's got the ultra power in it.
Yeah.
Mr. Clean, that would make quite a couple right there. You know,
Mr. Clean and Miss Butterworth.
Yeah, that's
that was on for a little while, but he left her for Aunt Jemima.
No, I don't think that. No, I don't.
That's her sister. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, he left.
Clean is doing that.
Dude, ask Uncle Ben.
Mr. Clean is doing that. No, that's what I'm saying. I think Uncle Ben.
I'm gonna tell you.
Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima were. I thought that was on lock.
That was his dude. Yeah, he was doing. Yeah, come on.
No, I thought Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben. I thought that was because nobody would suspect syrup and rice. You know what I mean? Like nobody. Well, hey, isn't that what we're talking about? Isn't the D is disgusting? You know, isn't that what we're on?
I've known about that for quite a while. I just, I assumed that everybody knew.
You know what? I tell you what everybody did know. I tell you what everybody knew. There's a reason why Pillsbury Doughboy he don't got no girl. I think he a little suspect.
You think it?
I think he's a little suspect.
Yeah, that is.
Anybody that's he's a little fluffy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's kind of fluffy. being politically correct.
Come on. He's a. Well, let's just call it what it is. He's a little puff dude that likes to be poked. I mean, that's
And
what he
get
is.
this. Listen to the sound that he make after he get poked. He go, woo!
No, it's.
Do you remember that?
It's more.
Don't do it. You're on national radio. You on national radio. So I'm gonna tell you.
I can tell you who. I'll tell you who. I'll tell you what I heard though. I'll tell you what I heard. Man, they keeping it real low. Him and Toucan Sam, they take some trips to the safari every now and again. Him and Toucan Sam. You know that nose, that rainbow nose. It ain't just for showing the colors. I mean, that's a big nose.
That's too much information.
You know,
That's too much. That's a little too thick. That's a little too thick. That's too bad.
All right. Let's.
So what was we saying about Halle Berry? What was that? We said something about Halle Berry. I don't really want to talk about how the doughboy takes stuffing. Come in, little doughboy. Here, get in this squad and let me play with your dumplings. Get in here. Get in here with me so we can play dumplings, doughboy.
Hold on. That ain't how two people talk. He'd be like, follow my snout. It's never in doubt.
Oh,
What he do?
oh my God.
You know. All right. Since we on cereal, I always ask this question. But me and my wife always have like a debate. If there was a battle royal between all of the cereal characters, who will win?
I don't even remember the cereal character.
All right. Let me throw them out.
Toucan Sam.
You got Toucan Sam. You got Lucky Charms dude. You got the Trix Rabbit. You got Count Chocula. You got them robbers from Cookie Crisp. You got that Clark from Snaps. You got it's a bunch of them. You got Tony the Tiger. Like he's like one of the favorites. You got the trick. You got Snap Crackle and Pop. Would they turn on each other or would they like try to stay together? You know what I mean? Like you got a bunch of them. My wife tried to throw in the keyword else, but they don't have a cereal. Like they're not a cereal. They're like cookies.
Okay.
But she swear up and down like they had a cereal once. Like there was a Keebler Elf cereal, and I don't think there was. I don't think there was. They didn't have. There was no there was no Keebler Elf cereal.
I'm sure it was.
It's cookies.
What?
So who will win? Who y'all think will win? Who you think will win? Who you think will win in a battle royal? Who would be the number one coming out on top? Who couldn't be stopped?
You know, the Keebler Elf had Cookie Crunch.
Yeah. Wait. No, I thought that was
Cookie Crunch.
I thought that was Cookie Crisp with the robbers.
Cookie Crunch.
All right, let me ask you this: should Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble be allowed to compete in the tournament since they have cereal? Should they be allowed to compete? Because me and her always have a debate about. I don't think you should count them as cereal. Well, they weren't original cereal characters.
Yeah, that was just
Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, but like they're not. They had Cocoa Pebbles.
They're not a cereal,
but they're not a cereal.
Right.
Like,
yeah, they were.
So I don't think they
cereal.
should count. Like they'd be disqualified from it, right? Like they tried to get in and they couldn't go. They wouldn't get past the front door because they're not. It's almost like the QLs. Even if you could say they had a cereal.
They represent the cereal, just like Tony the Tiger represents Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, but he don't do nothing else. Like Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, he didn't have a day job. Flintstones had a day job. They were actors.
Flintstones don't need the cereal. The cereal needed them. What would Fruity Pebbles be without from? It would just be a bunch of colors on a box. It would be a bunch of colors on the box, and it would say Fruity Pebbles, and people would be wondering like, why is it called Fruity Pebbles?
Fruity Flakes.
Yeah, Fruity Flakes, and that just don't sound right.
It would sound like colorful dandruff. It's awful. It does.
That's colorful. So y'all don't even y'all wouldn't even think, y'all don't even know who will win. All right, well, let's do some one-on-one matchups then. Who will win between Count Chocula and Tony the Tiger?
Tony the Tiger.
When Count Chocula like a vampire?
Yeah.
The vampire.
I have to go for the vampire.
All right, break the tie, Radio. Break the tie.
Yeah.
The vampire?
Yeah.
The tiger?
All right.
Yeah. I'll go with the vampire.
All right. The Lucky Charms elf or Lucky Charms punch or whatever, against Count Chocula. Who will win that?
See, but that
Lucky Charms.
the Lucky Charms elf.
Count Chocula.
That's
I'm
not
gonna put Count Chocula against somebody.
I'll have to go to the vampire. I actually have to take the vampire.
But to go back to the vampire.
Stevie?
The
Leprechaun.
The leprechaun? You got the leprechaun?
No. I'm not saying that.
Wouldn't the leprechaun know, like, his weaknesses? Wouldn't the leprechaun, who's magically inclined, wouldn't he know? Like, Tony,
What are you gonna do? Hit him with his shillelagh? No, he shoot with his magic shillelagh.
Well, think about this. Think about this. The leprechaun typically. When was the last time you saw a Lucky Charms commercial at night? You've never seen that, and so can he just wait until? Couldn't he wait until it's light out to fight him? Wouldn't he wait until he's light out?
Well, when have you seen it? Well, what was that vampire in the daytime?
He ain't Blade.
It's like a
He ain't Blade.
who?
Man, he ain't Blade. He's not Blade.
He was a mixture.
No, he was.
He was like
No,
a
he's
double.
chocolate.
He was human.
He's chocolate. He's black. He's chocolate.
Yeah.
Radio, who you think will win that? Leprechaun versus Count Chocula.
Oh, gosh.
Well,
Right.
just make your case. Just
He
make
got
your
a
case.
magic shillelagh. I'm gonna tell
Just
you,
make
he
your
can
case.
hit him with his 4-leaf clover.
Just make your case.
Something. What? Yeah, he gonna stick him with. I'll stick his left hand in his clover. Yeah. No, but it's cereal. You know that. It don't
All right,
matter.
so, wait, Uncle has said the vampire. Who would you
Yeah,
pick?
the
Oh, my goodness.
Who would you pick?
Oh, my goodness.
Who would you pick?
yeah. They
See, why does he have to be so, he's so indecisive? Come on.
Yeah, who you got, Raydell? All right, who you got, TV?
Ooh, Raydell.
I said...
He stuck you. He slipped that in, but I was in there. I was on there. He slid it.
Uncle, why you hating? I was almost out of there. Why you hating?
No,
I
I
was almost out of there.
was just making sure, you know.
I put it in, and I was almost done. And you had to. Why you out me like that? Why you out me like that? Snitches get stitches, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I should have just said it. Go forward. Travel on under the bridge like it was.
Now, hey you, who is it? Hey you, is it Count Chocula or is it the Leprechaun? We already eliminated Tony the Tiger. He done lost. He's done. He's out. He lost. So who you got between the two? TV, who you got? I think she's over there being a good mom. So who you got, Raydell? Raydell, you, hey you. Who you got?
Okay.
Man, you thinking way this is always going to be fans of Dane Riazer. This is always going to be the problem. He's never going to be able to just just stick with a gun. He has to overanalyze and overstipulate everything. This is going to be what you have to deal with for the rest of your life, or for the rest of the time you decide to listen to this show. So if you want to listen to it, then get used to it. No, it's not quality. Time does not always mean quality. If you sit some garbage out for an hour, it's going to smell more. And everything don't take time just because it takes time. Just because it's time. I'm saying that just because something takes longer doesn't mean that it's better because it takes longer to figure out. It's not. All you have to do is pick one and make your case. Just pick one and make your case. Lucky Charms Leprechaun or Count Chocula Vampire. Which one?
Choose it.
Which one? Which one? Otherwise, it's going to be. You know what, Kivia? Who do you choose?
Oh my goodness.
So he's saying Count Chocula will win. So we got 2 for Count Chocula. So what were you going to pick since Count Chocula and already done won this? Who would you pick, Kivia?
I was picking the Leprechaun.
You're gonna pick the Leprechaun. So Leprechaun's out and Tony the Tiger's out. All right, next one.
So all my people just losing.
Right. All right. What about the Cocoa Puffs bird versus Count Chocula? Who will win?
Come on. Yeah, Count Chocula is gonna demolish
There's no
him.
way
Him up.
the vampire gonna win. That crazy bird will whoop. Dude, do you know that crazy bird?
For crazy. You can't play it for crazy, man.
Ain't nothing exact. This dude is cuckoo. Cuckoo. This dude is gone. He's not here.
He's gone.
He's on another level. I'm talking about one moment he's here, and the next bipolar has nothing on this bird.
You wouldn't have time to bite him. You wouldn't have time.
Right. It's ridiculous.
Right, but I'm not. Since I'm the one asking the question, I'm not going to vote because I'm the one asking the question. I'm gonna let y'all three be tiebreakers. That way we have a winner. So who wins? Who would you?
All I can say is put 5 on the bird.
You got the bird. All right.
Put the bird.
Kivia, who do you got?
I got the Count Dracula. That's who I got.
You got that. So we got. All right, Radio. Are you gonna split this?
Have you noticed every time I pick somebody, she pick against me? That's why you losing. It's all right, though. I'm trying to help you. Here, hold on.
Who you got? Hey, you. Wow.
What?
I don't know what that means. Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, I don't know what that means, but hey.
Wait, say it again. I'm trying to figure it out.
No, don't say it again. Don't say it again. Don't. My head hurts. Don't. Let's. Don't read that again. Tell that. Hey, listen. Whoever that was that commented, thank you very much. We appreciate your comment. You are our very first comment. Please make sure that when you comment that it's in a way that we can actually like make sense. Please. But there's nothing like there was nothing to what he said that made any. It's like he was speaking a code or something.
I really want to know what it is. I really want to know.
Before that. But hold up. All right, go ahead. I have a bottle of aspirin. Go ahead.
Mhm.
We're talking about the cereal. So I guess the Trix Rabbit was on Family Guy. I know I did not see it, so I didn't see that. So does that help the Radio? Are you gonna pick somebody now? It takes you so long to pick somebody.
I've seen a chicken. I don't even recall. I remember a chicken being on the.
Yeah, the chicken has always been on there.
And
They
Peter
had these
always fighting us.
dramatic, those dramatic fight scenes that, you know, make no sense. But Riazer, do you have a vote for who wins between the Cocoa Bird and Count Chocula to break this?
Oh gosh.
So who are you picking?
Subliminal.
Who are you picking?
Hey, Riazer.
Wait,
Riazer.
Uncle, hold on.
Look, watch this. What? Okay, wait. Give me 10 seconds. 10 seconds, then you can have it. Riazer, watch this. This is basically what they're saying you are doing. The subliminal message, which seems to be reprehensive upon any malfunctions that were conclusive or inconcisive with the situation, may have been containing or pertaining to, perhaps, would be. That's all. That's what they're saying.
No, now, let me actually here.
Here it is.
Let me reply to that. This is what he's doing. You got to make sure everything has a certain sort of connotation to it. And so basically, the whole idea behind it is all based on the concept of the connotation. So really, you put one part in this part, but then you put it in another part. So basically,
it could be both.
You have this other idea, and it could be both. It could actually be neither because of the obstetrician of it all. So really, it's hard for me to basically like nail it down because it's all about the idea that you put inside of it. That's what it is, Uncle.
Mixed with Ovaltine.
Oh my God. So crazy win.
All right, so
what he's saying.
So when we get to the Tricks Rabbit, we'll decide. Maybe he'll be the next opponent for whoever wins this. If we ever decide who wins this, hey you. Okay.
The vampire. Okay. What?
Is that your final answer?
Okay. All right.
Boy, oh boy.
So now we got. All right. How about we put the Tricks Rabbit? Since we've been getting this guy, we've been talking about him. Let's get this Tricks Rabbit versus Count Chocula. Now let me put this in context for the Tricks Rabbit. Since we know what Count Chocula is, he's got like 3 straight wins now because he's a vampire. So let me explain what the Tricks Rabbit is. The Tricks Rabbit is essentially he's got the mindset of a serial killer. He's got the mindset of a serial killer. They will not let him have cereal. They will not let him have the cereal at all because he is not a kid. He's going to have intense resentment inside of him. So when he fights Count Chocula, he's going to be fighting with that in him. Now, I'm not saying that will be enough to overcome somebody that's a vampire, but he's not just going to be walking in there. I'm just a white rabbit trying to find some cereal. No, he's an angry, kind of vengeful kind of dude. So with that in mind, all 3 of y'all, who y'all think will win between the Rabbit, Tricks Rabbit, and Count Chocula? He's on a 4-fight win streak.
You can let her have it.
You say the Rabbit?
Take it. Because every time I pick somebody, she go against me, so she can talk first. I just need to say that.
I'll pick one.
So I think the Crazy Rabbit will win if you do some tricks. I think he will win.
You think he'll win if he had the tricks, or if he wouldn't have the tricks? Like that would make
if he had
serious.
the tricks, I think if he had the tricks, he would go crazy. Or yeah, he will win.
I think he would win if he. I mean, my vote doesn't matter. But I think he would win if he didn't have the tricks because it would make him angry. Like, I've been trying to get these tricks. How long have you been trying to get these tricks? For like 90 years now? Like, it's been like a long time.
Yeah.
You've been trying to get these tricks for decades. So, all right, Riazer, who you got?
Okay, well, I'll say my piece. I would say that I don't think the rabbit will win because his track record, it's about his intelligence.
Yep.
These kids have been keeping him away from this cereal for so long. He's tried every trick in the book. He got tricks, but none of his tricks have worked.
He's a loser.
He's a complete loser. So, yeah, you put him in the ring. Okay. He's just going to display what he said. His track record speaks for itself.
Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy
he's done.
To win.
He's over. He's in a stew. That rabbit, he's cooked.
Who you got? Rabbit or chocolate? And why is that?
Rabbit.
Stew. Rabbit stew. Who told you that?
All right, cool.
Oh.
All right. Okay. So now we got the upset. So now it's the trick. Who will win between the Tricks Rabbit and the Snaps frog from Snaps? Y'all remember that cereal, the frog? Who will win?
Ah, man. That's stupid. Dig 'em Snacks. Snacks.
Pops. Snacks, Pops, whatever.
They changed the name?
No, his name was Snaps.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it did. So who will win? Or I can make.
I thought it was Smacks.
I can make a different. I'm gonna make a different match for that. I'll make a different match instead of for Tricks. All right, for the Tricks Rabbit. Yeah, wasn't he like a? Wasn't he like? Yeah, he was like chill, wasn't he? He was like really cool.
No. Nope. Rabbits are quick. Quicker.
Rabbits are quicker than frogs?
No. I'm thinking about a turtle. No. I was thinking about a turtle, but no. I think because the rabbit is quick that he would
he would beat him.
He would beat Snaps. Yeah.
All right, Uncle, who you got? Who you gonna break the tie with?
See, listen to the name. Right now, you can pick whatever name it is. This I'm gonna do a little right there. It was Honey Smacks, that frog.
Yeah.
Honey Smacks. Okay, listen to the name right there. Smacks. Smacks. He putting the smack down. Okay. So he putting the smack down, be it Honey Smacks or Dick'em Smacks or whatever Smack, Sugar Smacks.
All right, let's put it. All right, so we got the frog. So
I put the smack down.
Will he be able to beat? First of all, let's see if this is even fair. Will he be able to beat Snap, Cracker, and Pop? Would he be able to beat?
No.
Because they will come three. It would have to be 3 on 1.
Listen, snapping, crackling, and popping bones. See, and that's what I see. Bones snapping and crackling and popping.
Can he beat them all? Can he beat them all?
No, they busted him all up.
What would you say?
He's all broken. He's in a stew. Frog stew. Frog legs.
Frog legs.
Frog legs.
Frog legs.
Yeah. What would you say? What would you say, Keisha?
He's gonna lose. The frog is gonna lose.
The frog will lose? He's going against Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
He is.
Smack.
Yeah, he's going against the right script. Who would? Y'all don't think the frog would be able to get the Snap, Crackle, and Pop to turn on each other? Like, you don't think he could get them to turn on each other?
Nah.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So Snap, Crackle, and Pop are in. Now they're going to be tough to beat. So I put them. I'm gonna see what y'all think. Y'all think that Toucan Sam could beat them? Now it's 3 of them, but they can't fly. He can fly.
What tree? What are you talking about? What tree?
Yeah, what are we?
Keebler elves? You thinking about the elves? You thinking about the... Nah.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck you talking about a daggone tree? Yeah, so who y'all think will win that? You think the Toucan Sam could hold his own against Snap, Crackle, and Pop, or is that too much?
Toucan Sam.
I tell you, like if he hadn't got eliminated early, Tony the Tiger would wreck through all three of them. If he hadn't got eliminated early, right? Like, don't y'all think that he would have wrecked through all of them?
A toucan? A toucan? A predator? A toucan is a predator? My phone must be on mute. Dude, you saying a toucan is a predator. It's not a hawk or eagle, it's a toucan. What the heck? That predator. What are you going to do? Okay, I just wanted to narrow this down.
I mean, you got a point. Listen,
I just wanted to look at the title. Look at the title. Even though and this kind of matched because we got three. Are we still on those little dudes?
Yeah, we still
what are those little?
Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Okay, yeah, okay. So they fairies, all of them. They're happy, but it's an even match because Fruity Loops fighting these three dudes. So it's an even match. They all happy. So I would have to put it again on the dudes that's breaking bones. It's common sense. Common sense. The predator loses. Hawk, talons. No, he's not a predator.
All right, wait.
Claws. You say claws.
Who did you pick?
I picked Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
And Uncle, I'm assuming you picking Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Yeah, the Stumblebird goes.
All right, so the predator.
Predator, he's got.
The predator is gone. All right. Who are some other cereals then that Snap, Crackle, and Pop will go against? And again, if we could put Fred Flintstone in there, he'd knock them all out, he'd club them, but he can't be in it. Who else? The whole idea is we're putting up against people who are mascots and solely mascots for cereals. And they're not solely mascots for the cereal. Like, that's not... It may have been fair if they had got their start that way. Like, if they had got their start doing that, then, maybe we could put them in a tournament. But they were the Flintstones first, and then they just started... It's almost like saying, well, if that's the case, any athlete on the Wheaties box can be in the tournament. So Michael Jordan would be in the tournament because he was being sponsored by Wheaties. That just wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? So, like, you get what I'm saying? That's why we can't put Fred Flintstone in it. Because if it's just about somebody who's popular on a box, take any athlete that's been on a box and we'd be putting them in the tournament. Man.
Yeah, because it'd be over because Bam Bam, he would definitely.
Yeah, Bam Bam.
He'd take it out.
Yeah, he would take out
Bam! It's over.
I don't think he'd take out Tony the Tiger, but.
Bam Bam.
I also don't think
Bam Bam.
The Coco. I also don't think he would take out the Coco bird because he can hit him as many times as he wants to. And he don't give a care. He already turned up. He don't care.
Yeah, he'll be on the ground. He's falling. He's the father.
So we can't have, but regardless, we can't have them. So who would you pick to go against? Or Snap Crackle? Are you telling me that Snap Crackle and Pop are the most dominant cereal in the cereal world? Is that what y'all telling me? Who would go against them?
Sugar Bear. It has to be Sugar Bear.
Yeah, Sugar. Wait, what? What's
Sugar Bear?
Wait, what is Sugar Bear? What is that?
Sugar Bear. You don't remember? They look like honeycombs in a way. The Sugar Bear. Those things. Not honeycombs, but Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear. You remember?
Why did we have to be from Honey Nut Cheerios?
Ooh, that's a good one. Hold on.
Sugar Bear.
Good one. Hold on, that's a good one that Kivia just brought up. She brought up the beef from Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, that doesn't
Why would you put him in there?
He just sting you one time and he kill himself. He out. He can't win. He sting you and die.
Obviously, he wouldn't do that. Couldn't he wrap them up in honey?
Provoke you to death. He gonna buzz you. He's gonna annoy me till I die. Buzzing around me. He's just annoying. He's not gonna kill himself.
Listen, on that note, aren't those Snap, Crackle, and Pop easily distracted? Like, aren't they, like, if you remember how they act, aren't they easily distracted? It's not like
working in a group.
Yeah, they don't work very well in a group all the time. They're always trying to one-up each other. In Snap, always trying to say he's the leader, but then Pop is always trying to say, no, I'm the leader, and then Crackle, he's out, like, doing something weird. They were like the cereal version of Animaniacs.
The Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so wouldn't, bees running packs. I mean, he could get more bees to help him.
But he never had his bees out with him. His bees, he was a loner.
Yeah.
He was a loner. That dude, I saw him hanging with Nelly.
I mean, he could. Listen.
There was a couple of commercials with Nelly, but ain't no more bees.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop are so little, he could just trap them inside of a Cheerio. Couldn't he just put them inside of a Cheerio and then throw them in some milk and drown them?
But he can get the same thing.
Huh? No, they can't.
He can get the same thing.
They can't trap him in a Rice Krispie. They can't trap him in a Rice Krispie. He can throw them and like they're small enough to where he can just put some Cheerios on them like they're just little O's around them and trap them and then throw them in some milk and drown them. He could do that. So who you got? You obviously still got Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Who you got, Kivia?
I got I don't even know his name.
No.
You got the B? You got the B.
I got the B.
All right. Radio? You? The Honey Nut Cheerio V and Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
I'm going to try to find his name.
Okay.
But,
all right, so they won. So what y'all telling me is that so far Snap, Crackle, and Pop are dominant. There's nobody that can beat them.
I can't believe this.
The Cookie Crisp dog. Cookie Crisp. That guy? Okay. I'm asking. That's who I'm asking. Who do you think?
Blueberry, that ghost.
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
Man, I think he's too lame to be in it. I think the Blueberry ghost is too lame. He's too lame.
What was that? Frankenstein? What was that? Well, I guess he disqualified, huh? Frankenberry. Well, he wasn't a cereal.
He's not.
Yeah, he wasn't a cereal.
He can be.
Yeah, Frankenstein. Because he's not Frankenstein. He's Frankenberry.
He's Frankenberry. He can be in it. He can be in it. You want to put him up against Snap, Crackle, and Pop?
Mm-mm.
I mean, that's what you are. I threw out most of my matches, and right now, y'all telling me Snap, Crackle, and Pop are the best.
Y'all took Tony the Tiger out, and that was my
yeah, y'all took Tony the Tiger out. I don't see why Tony the Tiger would just automatically lose to Count Chocula, but Y'all did that. Y'all did that. He ain't weak.
He
He's not weak
weak.
against
They both got things.
He's not weak against
He's not weak against. He could have got sliced and diced with his claws.
No, it's not.
No, you should
I don't
have
have
put
a say
somebody
in it.
else up in
If anything, what I remember, I started this as a battle royal where they were all fighting each other. Like, y'all wouldn't tell me who will win. Y'all wouldn't tell me who will win, so I started doing one-on-ones. But I said right from the bat who will win a battle royal, and y'all was like, I don't really know. Give me some characters. And I threw the characters out there, and y'all like, I still don't really know. So like, all right, let me do some one-on-ones. And then y'all started answering them, and then y'all just got rid of Tony the Tiger like he was just a nothing. Like he was just Tony the Tiger's supposed to be great. And y'all just like, no. Y'all just like, no. You know? The Tiger is supposed to be the man. Athletic, strong, a freaking tiger. You know? And y'all say, oh, well, he's got to go against a vampire, and so because he's a vampire, he's gone. All right. I didn't have
he's going to come back.
So, apparently, Snap, Crackle, and because of that, Snap, Crackle, and Pop are the best cereal. That's what y'all are telling me. There's no other cereal better than them.
This is what happened. Tony the Tiger came back, and now he's a vampire tiger.
I've seen deer kick, like elk kick tigers in the jaw and kill them.
Really?
No problem. Yeah, I've seen elk kill tigers. They're not so tough.
Count Dracula ain't no elk. He ain't no elk.
Well,
when
Count
Dracula is not no elk.
When he bit Tony the Tiger, he made him immortal. So now he's back alive.
But he's lesser. He's lesser than his master. He's still lesser than his master. He's lesser than his master. Yeah, he's lesser. He's not going to be able to take out his master. They refuse. It's okay. I just, it's good stuff. It's worth the giggle. I can giggle with it. Let's giggle. But
wait a second. Can you imagine what that would look like? What would he look like?
Oh my God.
Well, the poor kid, he's always playing with kids, right? Tony the Tiger always playing with kids. What the kids come to? The poor kid comes like, let's go outside and play basketball, Tony. No, let's do it at night. And then they do it at night and he fights the poor kids. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's what they get for playing with a tiger anyway. Chances of what's wrong with getting bit, but what's the difference? You get bit by a tiger or a zombie tiger. I think they would have better chances of getting bitten by that zombie tiger because all he want to do is bite him. The other tiger going to eat him. And that's true. This zombie tiger not going to eat him. He's going to bite him, and that's it. So it ain't no difference. You shouldn't be out there playing hoops with no tiger. Who does that? Who?
Hey, Tony, why'd you eat those kids? Because they taste great.
Yeah. Who is that kid? They're great. Yeah. How's that kid? They're great. Yeah, that's cool. That's what happened for real, though. That's how the commercial should be. Out there playing basketball with a tiger. The tiger. It's not even the mascot. It's a tiger. No, he feed on them. Not feed them, feed on them. Real. Yeah. Not the zombie.
No,
I'm just saying
no, he was saying, or QB was saying that the tiger is immortal now because he got bit by the Count Chocula. But the problem with that is that means that he is Tony the vampire tiger now. And so when the poor kids try to play with him, that's just not going to end well. But I mean, apparently, like, I guess from the get-go, it really shouldn't end well. You're outside playing with a tiger.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah. And, I mean, maybe so it's a good thing that Tony the Tiger is not in the tournament no more. Darn. I mean, Count Chocula was not. Now Count Chocula is a hero. He was saving the kids.
He did save the kids.
He just saved the kids from this predator. Radel, now that's a predator.
Yes.
That is a predator.
Yeah, he's the predator. He's the predator.
That is a predator. That toucan ain't no predator.
Yeah. Right. Him and Sugar Bear. Those are both. I'm gonna stay on my Sugar Bear.
What the heck is a Sugar Bear? I don't know what a Sugar Bear is.
You don't know Sugar Bear.
I am not about to Google no Sugar Bear.
Golden Crisp, Sugar. They changed the name. They used to be Golden Crisp and Sugar Crisp.
I'm not Googling Sugar Bear. That just don't. I can't. My manhood cannot take that. Sugar Bear. No.
I think if you Google Sugar Bear.
Sugar and Bear.
Okay, they had two names though. Yeah, Sugar Bear. They had two names on that one too. But if you Google Sugar Bear, you might see a picture of Queen Latifah.
Man, that sounds like something.
I'm serious.
Where did that come from?
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than comedy. It's deeper. You have to seriously. If you Google that, you might come up with an image of Queen Latifah.
I'm not doing that. No, I'll take your word. I'll take your word on. I'm not.
Yeah. What was that Set It Off movie? You remember Set It Off?
Yes. That's the name of the movie.
Okay.
Set It Off.
Remember when they were sitting on the roof? No, when they were sitting up on the rooftop and they were having their little moment.
Oh,
I think Jada Pinkett. She called her Sugar Bear. You remember that? And she got Sugar Bear from the cereal. Sugar Bear, that Golden Crisp. That's what they called her. Yeah, so that's what she was.
I'll take your word for it.
And everybody thought it was a big thing. Everybody used to call each other back in them days, Sugar Bear. And you hear that.
Ain't nobody called me Sugar Bear. We have a problem if somebody called me Sugar Bear. We have a problem.
What's wrong with Sugar Bear?
That's you, my wife.
That's a term of endearment.
No, that's a term of endangerment.
Would you feel violated if she called you Sugar Bear? Listen to it. Sugar Bear. Yeah.
No, if my wife said, unless you're my wife, you know, if my wife is call me Sugar Bear, we good. I would
be pissed off if my wife called me Sugar Bear.
Call me Sugar Bear, it'd be great.
Call me Sugar Bear. Who you think I am?
Great.
I'm not no Sugar Bear.
Great.
I got a problem with that.
Yeah. I'll be mad if anybody else called me Sugar Bear.
Guess what I just see?
I would choke slam my mom if she called me Sugar Bear.
Oh no.
You know, I just looked up Sugar Bear.
Mama, wait, I'm sorry, because she might at some point listen to a recording. Mama, I was kidding. It was a play of comedy. I would not. I'm sorry. You may never listen to this show ever, but if you do on the off chance and you get the podcast, please just don't. I'm sorry. I take it all back. In fact, that was dumb. It was dumb. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Please don't. Please. Like, I'm still gonna get it, but.
Let me tell you this, Radel. I just Googled Sugar Bear and I came up. This popped up. It says Lucky Charms versus Tony the Tiger. Right.
Oh.
So they've already did this battle, and yeah, they've done this battle, and someone said that the Lucky Charms thing, whatever he is, was the leprechaun. he can summons 1,000 demons to devour and purify the tiger. So this little battle thing that you're doing, it's real. People do this.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
Me and my wife do it based on like what we know about. We wouldn't go just
Right.
and try to figure out who would win stuff. We just kind of go based on what we know about stuff.
Right, what you know.
And the way
I wouldn't even.
And the way that they portray themselves on TV. So like one of the arguments that she made when I would pick Count Chocula is that half of the time he's operating at night. So if you put him up against Tony the Tiger or the Lucky Charms Leprechaun and they're operating in the daytime, well, all they got to do is either hide until there's light outside, or just bring him outside when it's light and just burn him. Because there's no evidence to show that he could even survive it in the daytime. Because all his commercials are at night. So like that's really how we base it on. But like
who at night?
Count Chocula. So that's the only reason. Yeah, that's the only reason the way we do it. But that's why I was posing the questions to y'all, because I didn't want to paint it the way just because we argue a certain way don't mean that like y'all should be bound to that. You know?
I'm looking at a picture of Count Chocula now, and I'm highly disappointed. He just don't represent what I had in my mind. He's really, for some reason, he's not the guy.
Y'all had him dominating Tony the Tiger, and hey, that's what y'all wanted. That's what y'all wanted.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
he beat the Tricks rapper and the Coco. I still think the Coco bird is getting the diss. I think you underestimate the power of crazy.
That toucan?
No, the Coco bird. For Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs. No, Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, I think y'all
underestimate the
power.
Not me. No. I think that he's off the chain. He's out of here. Now, who did you put him up against? Do you remember?
Y'all put him up against Count Chocula. Y'all put him up. We had him up against Count Chocula, and y'all said Count Chocula would win. So, I mean, I think that was a little. I think him and Tony the Tiger will run through pretty much everybody. I think Tony the Tiger is athletic enough and smart enough to beat out everybody. I think Tony the Tiger is like Batman, and I think the Coco bird is Joker. That's how I see it. But I was taking myself out of it because I wanted to see where y'all was going to be at.
I really think.
Well, because if I'm in it, then number one, we are not going to have if we get two people pick one and two people pick another one. How will we do a tiebreaker when it's four of us?
Yeah.
It's going to be you'll call somebody. Well, you know what would be.
What
good
about your listeners?
We had enough. That's exactly what I was going to say. If we had somebody to just go ahead and say it, but if we don't yet. Then we just kind of at a standstill. We're going to be at a standstill until, like, we just won't get an answer. We'll just like two on one side, two on the other, and just we won't have an answer.
I mean, ties can go unbroken. You can call it as a tie and leave it there. You don't have to go into overtime. You don't have to go into overtime on a tie.
So y'all want to do it over again? Y'all want to do the matchup over again?
No, because that.
Okay, yeah, let's do some fresh ones. All right, let's do some fresh ones. How about we go with, you know who we're underestimating too? We always talk about Cocoa Crisp, or the chocolate crisp, or I think what it was with the Robbers. You know who we're forgetting? Who's kind of getting the shaft? Is the cinnamon toast? The cinnamon toast crunch chef. We're totally forgetting about him.
I can't see him.
You don't remember him? He's got glasses. Yep, he got the glasses and the apron. Yep.
Is he a cartoon?
That magnifying glass could be used as a weapon. How many people use that for the sun as a laser to burn stuff? Yeah, I think he could put the magnifying glass. I mean, yeah, he go outside, he put the magnifying glass on them and burn them up. Like, they'd be done. Most of the small based cereals, like the bee or the maybe even the frog, depending on how big or small the frog is from the snaps. He had to put up under a magnifying glass and burn them. Everybody else, he could throw them in the oven. Everybody else, he could throw them in the oven.
What? He's not going to throw Captain Crunch in the oven.
No, he's not. No, he's not. That's another guy.
Captain Crunch is a beast.
That's another guy we really ain't. That's another guy we really ain't. I was trying to save him. I was trying to save him for last.
Oh my God!
Because I was saving him for boss level. Like,
he don't need saving. He's a captain.
I was trying to save him for boss level. Like, I was trying to see
how far I was
going to take it, and I was going to put it on boss. Because nobody's beating Captain Crunch. Nobody's beating Captain Crunch. Nobody's beating Captain Crunch.
That's good. That's good.
Kivia, who's going to beat Captain Crunch? Nobody.
Nobody's
going to beat Captain Crunch.
Ghost. Blueberry, he might. You know, he's going to hire
Captain Crunch. The only people who have a chance against Captain Crunch are Sony the Tiger and the Cocoa Bird. That's the only people I can see having a problem, having given Captain Crunch a problem. They'd have to team up to beat him.
Okay, let me question. Do you remember the movie Frankenstein? Either one of them. Just pick one. Pick one.
I read the original book.
Okay. You remember what the monster or the thing was doing to people. You remember how he would just remove any element that was in his path, unless they used the big guns. Okay.
Yes.
So now we have him in our serial killer lineup because Frankenberry, he is Frankenstein. And I think that Frankenstein...
It's not beating Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch will blast him full of crunch berries from his cannon in his ship.
But he got to be on his ship.
He would be on his ship. He'd be smart enough not to leave his ship. He never leaves his ship. He's always on his ship with his crew.
So it takes him out of the scenario then, because Frankenstein walking through the city, and if this dude did some type of sprinkled fairy dust from what's that little pixie thing that Peter Pan? That was a cereal, but he don't really count.
You can't count.
Yeah, he can't count. So yeah, he would actually need to have the frigate that fly through the city like Captain Hook.
Man, there's no way that he could be. He wouldn't even make it to Captain Crunch's ship. He would get blasted. He would get blasted with crunch berries from his cannon, and it would blow holes through his body.
Yeah, blasted with.
He wouldn't feel it. He wouldn't feel it, but he wouldn't be able to. He can't move. He can't move if he's blasting his legs. I mean, there's nobody that can beat Captain Crunch, and I was trying to see if y'all was gonna take the Snap, Crackle, and Pop all the way to Captain Crunch. All right, let's do that. Who do you think will win between
For some reason, I just, I see this scene. I see this scene like this. I see Frankenberry with his arm extended out, and when you look at the scene, all you see is Captain Crunch's feet dangling in the air. We don't see nothing else. Just his feet dangling, and that Franken, he's done.
He's not going to get to him. He's not going to get to him. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Well, we got 2 votes. One for Captain Crunch, one for Frankenberry. Who you got, Kiwi? Who you got, KU?
Well, wait. Okay, so what
Captain
battle
Crunch
was
versus Frankenberry. Captain Crunch versus Frankenberry.
Captain Crunch.
I'm sorry.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch has a cannon. He has several. He got a ship with cannons.
Yeah, he'll demolish him.
And if he gets to him, he's going to cut his arm off with a sword. It's just there's nothing. What is Frankenberry going to do? doesn't have a chance. He's not. Captain Crunch has not been like he's not a dumb character. There are a lot of dumb serial characters. He ain't dumb. I know you're not. I'm just saying, you know. What is he gonna? What is Frankenberry gonna do? What is Frankenberry gonna do if Captain Crunch is on his ship blasting him with crunchberries? So he's gonna walk. He's gonna walk out into the water. He wouldn't drown, but he's too heavy to swim, wouldn't you think? How would he even get to that? How would he even get to him if he's blasting him? Frankenberry ain't Jason. Frankenberry ain't Jason. Have you ever seen? All right. Have you ever seen Jason get blasted with a cannon? Yeah, a shotgun ain't a cannon, man. A shotgun is not a cannon. You know. I'm saying if his arm, the one thing that Jason has, he has all this endurance, but I've never seen him grow limbs back. Like, if he got his legs blown off by a cannonball, he can come and try to get you all he wants. It's not going to happen. If Frankenberry is getting blasted by crunchberries and it's crippling his legs with all these crunchberry cannons, I mean, there's nothing you can... So we got two for Frankenberry. And you said Captain Crunch keep you.
Captain
So now
Crunch.
we had a tie. We had a tie again. You know who would sneak into this tournament? He would totally cheat, but sneak into this tournament anyway. Chester from Chester Cheetos. He sneaks in and wins. He's not a cereal, but people eat him for breakfast. What? Isn't that true? People eat Flame Hot Cheetos for breakfast. He was sneaking in. People were sneaking. Don't act like you. Come on, Kiki from the D. You know
I do
folks
not
from
eat
the
hot
D.
Cheetos.
No, not you, but you know folks who eat hot Cheetos.
I do.
I said he would sneak in because that's what he does. He does stuff he ain't supposed to do because he's a cool cat. Whatever. He's a cool cat.
Oh my goodness.
He's a cool cat, and he says, "Go get in there." And I don't think he would fight though. Like, he's not a fighter. I don't think he would fight. Yeah, he wouldn't fight.
He's too cool to fight.
Yeah. Ain't nothing to talk about for me, but I get what you're saying. I get where you're trying to take it, but I think we ought to agree. It's nothing really to talk about. The cartoons that we grew up with are better than the ones that are out today. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah, Simpsons.
Simpsons.
But like, overall, 90s, especially when you're talking about kids cartoons, there's just no comparison. There's no question. There's no dispute. There's no possible way. You know what I mean? Like that a person, unless you're born in the 2000s and that's what you think, and that's what you think. But there's just no way you could say that the cartoons of today or even the 2000s are better. So post
You gotta
Post-90s,
say.
or pre-90s. Say pre-90s. That's all you gotta do. Because that's really where we're at. Pre-90s. So G.I. Joe, Princess Guinevere and the Jewel Riders, all that.
Oh, I used to
Ricky
love.
Man. You like Princess Guinevere and the Jewel Riders?
Yep, and Punky Brewster.
Funky. Was that a cartoon?
It was. They did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Princess
No, wait.
Guinevere and the
Pippi
Jewel
Longstocking, I'm sorry.
Riders. Pippi. My face.
Pippi.
Ew. Ew.
Strawberry shortcake.
Uh-huh. Sailor Moon?
Yep, Sailor Moon.
You did that too?
Sailor
You did
Moon.
Fight the evil by moonlight.
Light.
When in love by daylight.
Never
Never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon.
She
She
will
will
never.
never turn her back on her friends. She will
She's always
always
there to
defeat
the
them.
end.
She is the one whom we can defeat. She is the one named Sailor.
Never seen it.
Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars,
Mars.
Sailor Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I'm whatever.
Oh my.
I love the way Raydell pronounces things correctly. Most of us say opinion, A-H, opinion. Raydell says it correctly. Opinion. Like, listen to how he says it, people. He says it correctly. We don't. Most of us say opinions. No, it's not. I'm just saying that you say it correctly. Most people
With
don't
an A?
say opinion. Most people, when they're saying it and they say it real quick or they're saying it in jest, they'll say, all right, tell me what your opinion is. Tell me what your opinion is. They'll say with the A-H.
Raydell doesn't do that. Raydell says opinion, and he stresses the O in opinion when he says opinion. He says it correctly. Most of us don't. It's just that. It's just the way it is.
Oh,
I was hoping to divert the attention from that.
Who are you? What are you talking about? Okay. Yeah.
I was about to say, I actually know the Japanese lyrics to it.
Yeah, I dropped out after that. I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you the wrong. But one of the things I like doing is I do like looking at the Japanese versions of songs. Like, Kiwi, are you familiar with Teen Titans?
Yes.
When there's trouble, you know who to call.
Yeah.
Do you know that song? I'm asking you.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Nobody knows Teen Titans? I know.
All I know is Teen Titans.
I know the rest. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans. From their tower, they can see it all. Teen Titans. When they're evil under attack, you can rest knowing they got your back. Because when the world is losing all control. Teen Titans. You've never heard that? They have a Japanese version. I'm not. They have a Japanese version of it. I know that one.
Did you just snap your fingers to stay on beat?
No, I didn't. I was not snapping. No, no. I'll tell you what I was doing. I wasn't snapping my fingers. I was hitting my applesauce bowl with my spoon.
Well,
you better come correct when you're trying to insult me.
Oh! I could have sworn you were snapping your fingers.
No.
That's what it sounded like. Okay.
They're the last person. They're the last person talking about different versions. When Riazer helped me move to Florida, he got hooked on a Korean soap opera. Yeah, no, but he was all up in it, Kivia. Yep. Yeah. And originally it was a manga. That's not, you gotta throw that in there. Originally it was a Japanese manga. You know what it is, Kiwi? It's the Korean Empire. It's the Korean version of Empire. But Koreans, they can do a show like that, but then they can also do science fiction and horror and other things. They don't just focus straight on the drama elements. Black folks don't know how to get rid. I'm not saying you, I'm saying period. Black folks just don't do anything else except trauma-based stuff. I wish it was different. I really do. You know?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, I watch hold on, I've been distracted. But no. I watch Nigerian movies.
Nigerian movies. You gotta explain that. You gotta explain.
Okay, well, I have a friend that is from Liberia, and she had, one day I was over her house visiting, and she popped in like one of those movies, and at first I didn't think I was gonna like it. The only bad thing about these type of movies is that they're like extremely long. Like they're 2-3 hours long, that type of long, and that's the only thing I don't like about them. But other than that, it's kind of, it depends, because sometimes they got a lot of the drama that people always talk about black people like, but some of that is in it. But I still like watching them. I sit there and watch them all day, and I did for a second.
Nigerian?
I don't have enough time. They're actual movies. They're movies, but they're just really, really long. And sometimes they have like part 2s and 3s, or they like just like regular movies where they have sequels and then they break into something else and they have a new name for it. But so, yeah,
I've never heard of that. So I mean,
and they call them Nollywood. It's like Hollywood actors and actresses. Just like India have Bollywood. And they got Nollywood.
Nollywood.
I'm glad they're not. Oh, I'm glad they're not calling it nigga wood.
Oh no, no.
I'm glad they're not doing that. Because you know that somebody would. You know. You know somebody would. Unfortunately, there's. I know somebody would.
And I watched this movie called Sugar, or it's
Sugar.
Sugar. It's SHUGA. It's actually
Wait, SH?
SHUGA. Sugar.
Hey, whoa! I've heard of Sugar SUGA. I've never heard of SH.
No, it's
weird.
SH. Yep, SHUGA. It's Well, I used to watch the African channel. And
where is this Netflix or something? Or?
No, it's on regular cable. I mean, it's
the
one of the
African channel on
Yeah.
regular cable.
Yeah,
Never heard of that in my life.
it is. Or unless I had got that added and didn't realize it, but it's.
I'm not saying I don't
BBC
believe you. I
too.
ain't never heard of that in my life. BBC, I can see. Do you watch? Just don't tell me you watch freaking Doctor Who. Cause
No, my daughter does though. My daughter and her friend, they watch that.
no.
I watch. It's called. It's about a retail store. I forgot the name of it. I think it's called Who's Being Served or something like that. But it was a sitcom, a British sitcom. I used to watch that all the time.
Huh.
And then it's
A
this
British sitcom.
yeah, and it's this Jamaican show that I used to watch called what was the name of that show? The something in my hair. The kink in my hair. That was the name of the show. It's based off of a play. It's like a beauty shop.
So you still watch predominantly stuff from the African or African American experience, or what's perceived as the African American or African American experience?
What do you mean, like Blackish?
Huh?
You talking about like Blackish or something like that?
Well, just stuff like you mentioned the Nigerian shows you watch. Obviously, you've already established that you are part of the Empire Scandal movement, much to my chagrin. And you're obviously familiar enough with Tyler Perry to have an opinion. So those are basically where you're at. And then you say you watch BBC. There's a couple of things there, but even there, you say you kind of gravitated towards Jamaican sitcoms and stuff like that. So most
I
of
watch
it
a lot
is,
of stuff.
but like a lot of it is still kind of tailored towards the African Black experience. Was that kind of?
No, because I watch like not CSI. I don't watch that, but I do watch Law and Order. I only watch SVU. I don't watch. Yeah, I don't watch the other one. Criminal.
You don't watch the originals? The original
No.
Law and Order? Those were the best ones. I'm
I
sorry.
only like Special Victims.
Like SVU, I don't have a big... SVU is kind of like how I feel about Tyler Perry. It's easy to get into it when they're talking about the most extreme things. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the most extreme things. The most extreme cases, you know, there's nothing, to me, there's just no depth to it. Like, the Law and Order original ones, they actually did bring in a lot of the court systems and stuff like that. Plus, I just like the way it began, you know?
Well, with Law and Order in general, it's basically just talking about, specifically with the Special Victims Unit, it's just talking about those type of cases. So, of course, every show is going to be like that because that's basically what they're talking about, is that part of the...
I just felt like before there was a Special Victims Unit and they just had the original Law and Orders, they would do stuff like that, and those episodes would be good occasionally. You know what I mean? Like, occasionally throw in a rape case. Occasionally throw in that, and it makes it unique. If you just take all of the rape cases and all of the domestic violence cases, and because to me, like people eat it up because people like to hear about that, I guess. But I just thought
it's the
lacked.
suspense. That's what it is.
I don't know. To me, it just lacks. It lacks sophistication. I liked seeing them hash out cases in like the court. I like seeing people break down in the courtrooms, and you got a lot more of that in Law and Order, the originals, than you did in any of those other Law and Orders, including Criminal Intent and SVU. Also, like I said, I also like how it begins. In the criminal justice system, people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories. Choo choo, and then they flash forward, and there's some couple, and the couple is on their way back from a movie or something, and the guy's trying to get it in with the girl, and the girl's playing hard to get, and she's like, no, I don't want to do anything tonight. I'm not that kind of girl. Then they get into the room, and he's almost there, but some girl is making a bunch of noise upstairs with her music or something, and the girl is like, I can't get into it because it's too loud upstairs, and then the guy's all pissed off, so he's going to go in there, he's going to run into the girl room and tell her to turn it down, except when he knocks on the door, it creaks open a little bit, right? And it creaks open, and then that music, when you know somebody is dead, comes on.
Yes.
And then the door creaks open, and then it's like a streak of blood, and then they see the girl hanging up somewhere, right? And then here come Lenny and Briscoe. They're coming in there. They go hash out the case. And then, Lenny says something like, man, she looks real pretty. And then Briscoe was like, yeah, pretty dead. Doom, doom.
Oh, gosh.
Doom, doom, doom. I mean, like, isn't that what happened? That's what would happen. And that's like to me, I like that. Like they didn't have SVU is too serious to be doing all of that. You know what I mean? It's too serious, and then too like everything is so heavy. Everything is so heavy. Everything is so like even when they win and put the guy away, it's depressing when the show ends, isn't it?
No.
Because then they're gonna get another. They're gonna put away this rapist, and knowing that there's another one out there. While they were putting this guy away, there's somebody else out there doing the same thing. Like that's depressing to me.
I don't know why I just laughed.
You laughed at me being depressed, or laughed at?
No, I was just. I don't know. Actually, I don't.
You could have been laughing at, the Law and Order. I know that I committed maybe way too much time memorizing the first 10 minutes of Law and Order.
Yeah. I knew it. Go ahead. Mhm.
Hey, I feel you. I feel you.
Aww.
I feel you. Listen, I feel you. I have the same problem about certain characters that I can't watch because they remind me of bad situations. I have the same thing. Did I ever tell you that I don't like Foghorn Leghorn? I never told you about that. I never told you about that.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
You watch Looney Tunes?
Yes, I watched.
You remember the rooster? You remember the rooster? Foghorn, the country talking rooster.
Yes, okay. I know who you're talking about now, yep.
Riel, do you remember me talking about this girl named Joy that I used to have a crush on, or that used to live down the street from me?
I never told you about Joy. I thought I did. It might have been a long time ago. I know I didn't tell you why I stopped liking her, or why I stopped bringing her up. This dude moved into our neighborhood from Texas, and he talked like him. And every time I hear Foghorn Leghorn talk, I think of him. He basically took my girl, and I said, you know, I can't listen. Every time I hear Foghorn Leghorn, I think of that dude taking Joy. And so I'm like, I don't like Foghorn Leghorn at all. So, you know,
That is.
I don't like Foghorn Leghorn. I mean, we all have experiences though. Like you don't like something because it connects to something that happened during, during the time. You know, it's certain songs I don't like. I'm sure it's certain songs you don't like because you listen to them right as you're breaking up with somebody.
Yeah, I don't like Mary J. Blige, Be Without You. I cannot stand that song. I cannot stand it.
Was
Every
it
time
because
it come on, it start off with the beat, and it's like, oh, I'll be like, change it.
For what though? Now, for what connects you to the bad thing?
Oh, gosh. Do we have to talk about that? Okay.
Well,
So,
I mean, you don't have to, but I was just saying, like, I was telling you, now, that was when I was like 11. I was 11 when old country boy came around. I forgot his name. Old country boy came along. He's actually asking me, so what do you think about, I say, what do you think about that girl, Joy? Isn't she pretty nice? I'm like, yeah, she is pretty nice. I think I'm going to start talking to her. And that all that country, and then all that time I've been trying to talk to her, she was just, I'm didn't have the term friend zone back then, but I was all friend zoned. And he was able to walk in there with his little country accent. She gives him a hug and crap. And, well, I'm getting mad about it again. Let me stop. I'm married. Kivia, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just don't like that song because it's connected to an ex, and I can't do it with that. So every time I hear it, I just.
You think of a particular situation?
Yes.
A particular person?
Yes.
Okay.
I think about my daughter's father. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Be Without You, Mary J. Blige.
Man, it's plenty of songs that I don't like because of that stuff like that. When I broke up with Misha, Radell, that stupid Brandy song, Broken Hearted. Could not stand that. Broken hearted. What's not right? Man, I would you would get a stone cold stunner. That's really good. Yeah. Kivia wouldn't know who Misha is, right?
Yes, I do know who Misha is. I do know who Misha is.
You know, me and her were a couple for a while. Did you know that?
I did not know that. No, I did not.
You wouldn't have known it because I've had an interesting life. You wouldn't have known it. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, we were together, and then she broke up with me, and then I was like, oh man. And my sister, who's a really big Brandy fan, she just kept playing, and I'm like, why are you playing it? It's such a good song. I'm like, no, it's not. When you've never been brokenhearted, it's not a good song.
Oh,
She's singing it, and it's not a good song. It's not a good song. She's not singing it because it's a good song. She's singing it because there are people who are brokenhearted. She's like, no, she's singing it because it's an uplifting song. It's like, how does that sound? Brokenhearted, brokenhearted, life's not over.
Oh no!
Start again.
Well, that was the encouraging part right there.
Oh, No, it wasn't. It's like somebody saying it that like life is not over, but they're saying it like life's not
But I'm
over.
still, but I'm
Life's
still
not over,
thinking
though.
on it.
Life's not over. I can start again. That's how it sounds. That's how it starts. That's how it sounds. That's how it sounds.
Oh my God.
You know.
No.
I
have a song like that too.
There's certain songs that make me. I don't want to hear them because they make me laugh. I'll mention again. My sister Elena was really digging to Brandy. By definition, she was also then really into Ray J. And that stupid I feel the funk on the horizon.
What song is that?
It's a Ray J song. It's a Ray J song. And she would keep playing it over. She would just rewind the beginning and kept saying, I feel the funk on the horizon. My sister was really into those skinny black kids. So it's like Tevin Campbell and Ray J. She was really into Usher. Any skinny black kid with a big peanut head, she was all in.
See, I didn't even know he had another song though. All I knew about was One Wish.
No, he had a.
That's what he sounded like he doing the whole time.
Speaking of, I was just thinking of Silk the Shocker, but I was just thinking of him because that was somebody my sister liked. Going back to that top 10 list for booty songs, you know who was on there? Which I didn't think was going to be on there. No, not Silk the Shocker. No, not him. Mystical. No, Mystical's Shake It Fast.
Shake It Fast. Watch yourself. That is not a booty shaking dance for real. I mean,
it's a booty song. It is a booty song though. Shake It Fast.
Okay.
You know,
that's the reason why they should have put that thing up on there.
Yeah.
That's why that.
Speaking of that song, I'm about to outrage it real bad now. Speaking of that song was also in a movie called Scary Movie 2.
What is the deal? You can't hear you on there. I've been listening to it. Yeah, my cell phone battery died. I had to call it on my Google Voice, which is better anyway because I got headphones. But you can't hear you talking at all. I've been listening to it all while I've been gone. Are you talking? But no, I haven't heard you come in. None while I've been gone. I haven't heard no words from you, and they words are dropping out a lot. So it's a lot of things that they saying that's just going away right in the middle of them talking, and you're not in there at all. So you're not showing up online. So, yeah, just so you know, you're not showing up. Yeah. Yeah, I heard you earlier, I think. But it's nothing, like, all I hear is them talking. And they at the part where they talking about Ray J and all that. And I don't know if you in there, but I do believe that it was like blank spots where you was probably talking. But it's nothing there. Can't hear you at all. Nothing. Not even nothing. Right. Yeah. And I think I hear Me Down, that song, the instrumental, the Don't Shoot Me Down, Shot for Love. Is it supposed to be in the mix? Like it's not there. You know what I'm saying? It's not there, but it's not. I got headphones on and I'm listening. I'm saying to myself, I think I hear that. He must be playing it over there somewhere. So it's so low that it's not present. It's just, I got headphones. you know, it's cool. You do need to raise it up a little, and it's looping, but you're not in the mix at all. Not even, no words from you at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the one that Simma who's got the keys to my Bimmer? Who used to say that?
It wasn't Beanie Man, was it?
Oh
no. Was it Beanie Man who did that?
Oh, you have to go get him? You have to go get him?
No.
That sounds very mysterious, man.
I was listening. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to y'all. I was listening, laughing at your broken-hearted Brandy song, Straight J and all that. See, I was just listening to that a few minutes ago. I was crying.
Well, let me tell you what the songs that made me feel stupid. That 112 Peaches and Cream song made me feel stupid. Cause I did not know that Peaches and Cream meant what it meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably meant what it meant.
I didn't know it meant what it meant. I didn't understand why she was saying, got your legs around my head so I can't get up. I'm like, why? How'd you go eat the Peaches and Cream then if it I didn't understand that at all.
Yeah, it meant what it meant. It was, it was a cake.
I get it. I get it now.
Yeah.
But then even when somebody explained it to me, I said, that doesn't make sense because Peaches and Cream are cold, but that's not cold. Like, is it? It's like, that's not cold.
Sometimes it is, yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes it is.
No, it shouldn't be.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I know it shouldn't be, but that's just like it's, sometimes it shouldn't be.
Unless your girl is just frigid.
No. Yeah. Sometimes it just happens.
You got a frigid girl?
Yeah, like the rigor mortis per se.
No, frigid.
Some people
she's just that.
No, like cold.
Just never.
I know. Of course I have. I'm on national live TV, man.
I can't. Kiwi, I hope that wasn't offensive. I just thought.
I didn't hear anything, actually.
Okay, good. That's very wonderful. Let's just move on then.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was just.
You know what was crazy? There was a Silk the Shocker, and then there was a group called Silk. Right?
Yes.
They just meeting in my bedroom, and they hit the high notes that only radio could hit. Because you're the only one that can hit them high notes.
Hey, right there. Why don't you burst out a couple of songs?
He did the high. Do the high note. Do the high note from Soul Glow. Do the high note from Soul Glow. Just do the highlight. Do it.
It's like 12 o'clock there.
Here, I started off. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow. Just let your, and then you come on, do it. Man, you fucking out on me, man. Why you fucking out on me? Oh, you're a man? Really? You're a man now? No, sorry. You fucking out on me. You know what? Here's what you need to do. You need to roll up your sleeves, and you need to rub on your crest tattoo, and you need to go ahead and get it back going. That's what you need to do.
That's how that happens. You gotta do that.
You gotta roll up your sleeve and rub on your caress tattoo. That's what you need to do. You need to rub on your caress tattoo. Do the high note to end if I ever fall.
You got it. You got it.
Do that. Do the high note. Do the my friend high note. My friend. You used to do that. Come on, man.
You could do that.
I can hear you in there.
Go ahead and do it.
Come on, y'all. Encourage him, y'all. Come on, Keezy. Come on, Uncle. Give him some encouragement.
You can do
You already did her singing debut.
Come on.
That earlier in the
You gonna let her? You gonna let her? You gonna let her do that? You gonna let her do that?
Yeah.
You not gonna come in there and do yours?
No, he ain't gonna do it.
Come on, you're Dane.
No.
Yeah, because you.
So I want to hear it now.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Give us the soul glow high note. Give us the soul glow high note.
But that's not even high.
You got it. You got it.
It's not a high note. You can hit that.
Hey.
Yes.
All right. I am very happy that we did not do that. Very happy.